Everyone loves the amazing show Princess Sofia.
You tricked him? Uh-huh.
But have you ever noticed that during some of her adventures, our little heroine almost met her end? We already know that Sofia is the cutest little princess from Disney. She's always patient, tries to help others, and encourages her friends during tough times. But the same can't be said for other characters in the saga, like Indigo, a rather impatient little witch who played a nearly fatal trick on Sofia. It all starts with the kind princess going to celebrate the cauldronation of her friend Lucinda. This is a witch event where they have to prove they're ready to become real witches. And the final test is to create a raven-hunting broom and fly it at moonrise. For this ceremony, the witch can choose an honor witch, someone to stand by their side at the big moment. Lucinda has a hard time choosing between her two best friends, Indigo the Wicked Witch and Lily the Good One. Unable to decide, she chooses Sofia, which makes Indigo furious. Indigo gets so mad that while Sofia is helping Lucinda, the bad witch casts a spell on the broom, sending Sofia flying. The princess panics, starts screaming, and almost falls. Indigo casts several spells, making the broom do crazy stunts, while Lily tries to help by casting other spells, but it only makes things worse. Man, I wouldn't want to be in Sofia's shoes at that moment. Fortunately, at the end of all the confusion, Sofia explains to Indigo and Lily that they shouldn't fight. The little witches make peace, and everyone helps Lucinda pass the test, becoming Midnight Lucinda. But this wasn't the only time the princess who talks to animals found herself in trouble. There were many more, and now we're gonna look at them. So join in, because another Cinewave is starting. Sofia started taking risks right from the first episode. She really doesn't waste any time. It all happened during the Flying Derby, the sport where competitors fly on winged horses. It had always been just Princess competing, but Sofia asked to join. She began training with her half-brother James, Amber's twin, who wasn't happy at first, but eventually accepted it. During the episode, everyone who had been criticizing Sofia realizes she's a very persistent princess and starts supporting her. Of course, since it's her first race, the little princess has to train hard, and it's during training that an accident happens. Minimus, the horse Sofia is flying on, gets spooked by some birds and the princess falls several meters. Good thing there were some hay bales to break her fall. In episode 11 of the first season, The Little Witch, Sofia and Ruby are helping prepare for their friend Jade's birthday party. Jade is super excited about her upcoming party, but everything starts going wrong when Lucinda shows up. At that time, Lucinda was still an enemy of the princesses, and she causes a lot of chaos, interfering with the lights, popping the balloons, making mushrooms grow instead of flowers, and even replacing the lanterns with beehives. Lucinda's reputation as a troublemaker spreads through town, and everyone flees from her. But of course, Sofia doesn't give up until she convinces the little witch to become good. She tells Lucinda to treat people kindly, explaining that this will help her make friends. Sofia teaches Lucinda that being nice is better than scaring everyone. In the end, Lucinda accepts the princess's advice and is happier with friends than being alone. But before that, while still upset, she nearly caused a fatal accident. Lucinda flew off, but Sofia grabbed onto her broom and hung on while the little witch performed wild maneuvers in the air. Sofia fell from the broom and almost hit the ground. Luckily, before that happened, Lucinda made a cushion appear, preventing Sofia from hitting the ground. Phew! If you also get tense whenever Sofia gets into trouble and are enjoying the video so far, comment #princess below. In the 23rd episode of the first season, the sea monster tries to take the mermaid Una's comb and ends up capturing her. Sofia is devastated because she can't help. But as has happened many times before, Sofia's amulet brings a very special princess to assist her, and this time, it's Ariel. The red-haired princess explains to Sofia that it's normal to need help to solve problems, as even she can't do everything alone. Sofia thanks the mermaid and returns to help Una. When she gets there, the little princess tricks the sea monster, pretending to throw away the crown he wanted. The monster becomes enraged and casts a spell at Sofia, and at that moment, the former peasant girl is almost hit. However, Sofia had planned it that way, wanting the monster to cast the spell on her, but instead of hitting her, the energy destroys the cage where Una was trapped. It was an amazing plan, and everything worked out. Man, Sofia was so clever with this. But imagine if things had gone wrong, and instead of saving her friend, Sofia got hit by that terrible spell. I don't even want to think about what could have happened. The only thing I can say is that Sofia is truly a great friend, as well as super brave. Even in her magical moments, Sofia has to face challenges. In one episode, the adorable princess is transported into a painting. While Sofia and her friend Hildegard are inside the painting, one of the fairies sees the whole mess, but thinks it's just a smudge on her glasses. Even in such an unusual situation, Hildegard keeps telling Sofia that everything is fine, that she knows all about bulls and they can stay calm. But of course, it's a lie. Hildegard knows so little about bulls that she even believes they hibernate. If Hildegard watched our channel, she'd learn that only bears, squirrels, hedgehogs, and a few other animals do that. not bulls. Sofia has to tell her friend to stop making up lies or they won't get out of there. Hildegard takes Sofia's advice, and finally, the two manage to save themselves. But while they're running from the huge blue bull, the princesses are almost caught by it. And at that moment, Princess Sofia nearly loses her life. Luckily, she escapes.
You want my fan?
Another intense moment happened during a 3-episode arc of the show, the saga of Elena of Avalor. She and Sofia are on a very important mission to defeat the evil sorceress Shuriki. It's awesome that besides enjoying the adventure with Elena in these Princess Sofia episodes, we also get to learn more about her story in her own show, Elena of Avalor. In part 3 of Sofia's series with Elena, everyone is united against the evil sorceress. Elena tries to cast a spell to defeat the villain, but fails, and unfortunately, Shuriki manages to capture Sofia's parents. It's a very tense moment, with Elena, Sofia, and Matteo in the air discussing the best course of action, but they don't have time as they're easy targets. The archers are aiming at the good guys, and things get worse when they're nearly hit by a barrage of arrows. I was on the edge of my seat, almost covering my eyes so I wouldn't see this scene because seriously, look at how many arrows were fired. But thankfully, the princesses and Matteo were faster and flew away in time. What a relief. And if you also love Sofia and are enjoying this video, don't forget to click the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and have fun! During an exploration of a cave with her father, Sofia and he end up standing on what seems to be a normal bridge, but out of nowhere, the wood breaks and they both fall. The scary part is that Sofia lies motionless on the ground for a while, worrying her animal friends. But thankfully she gets up, safe and sound. In episode 9 of season 4, The Royal Dragon, Sofia helps another friend, the dragon Crackle. Crackle is invited to the dragon picnic, a huge party that's always amazing. She really wants to go, but the condition to attend is that every dragon must come with their best friend, who must also be a dragon. However, Crackle doesn't know that many of these creatures and doesn't have a best friend because she was so shy as a child that she barely talked. Sofia has more dragon friends than Crackle herself. Sofia feels moved by her friend's story and decides to help. She transforms into a dragon and goes to the party as Crackle's companion. Once there, Crackle becomes convinced that to make friends, she has to do impressive things. So she promises to perform the quadruple inverted loop, a risky maneuver she had attempted before and failed. When she tries to do it in front of those she wants to befriend, everything goes wrong, and Sofia gets caught in the mess while trying to help the dragon. Sofia falls, her amulet slips from her neck, and things almost go terribly wrong. Luckily, Crackle catches Sofia before she hits the ground. In the end, the blue dragon realizes she doesn't need to impress others to make friends, she just needs to be herself. Speaking of transformation, turning into animals is an incredible power, but it also has gotten Sofia into trouble, like when she turned into a beautiful pink kitten and had to escape a hungry bird. Sofia is truly a great friend, and she never hesitates to help, even when it involves someone complicated like Cedric. In one of these episodes, the princess risks her life again. As soon as she accelerates the cart and the vehicle almost flips in the air, Sofia, Amber, and Cedric nearly fall out. Fortunately, everything turns out fine. It's a good thing Sofia always manages to escape these predicaments. We've selected 2 really cool videos that are perfect for you so you can keep enjoying fun content with us. Just pick the one you like most and click on it. Thanks, enjoy the video!